Hi, we're going to add a tilt shift effect to this very nice shot of the Swiss Alps using the SliceX 4 depth of field shape mask plugin. So from C2 SliceX 4, let's add the depth of field shape mask plugin to the clip and click Open Editor. So the way we're going to do this is actually by tracking a mask around the bridge in the train and then inverting the mask to apply the blur to the top and bottom of the image. So first of all, let's zoom out to 50% so that we can see everything that we're doing, and draw a simple shape for tracking. The shape doesn't have to be exact right now because I'm going to use a soft edge on this after we track. We will also be adjusting the shape once the track is finished. Enter to close the shape, and then hit the Track Forward button. Okay, so that's tracked pretty well. I can change this shape and even add some extra points, and it still keeps the track movement data. Now for the tilt shift effect, we want the blurring to be coming in at the bottom as well. So outside of the mask, we're going to have a depth of field blur effect getting stronger as it moves away from the mask. I want to see the results of this, so I need to invert the mask first. Now for controlling the depth of field, there are two on-screen control points. The first sets the maximum blur position, and the second sets the minimum blur position. We can see that the blur is getting stronger from the bottom point to the top point now. Okay, so that now is the top of the image, but we also want to blur the bottom. We could do this in a few different ways, including using two instances of the plugin. The simplest, fastest way is to fake it a bit by setting the mask to have a much softer edge on it. So let's adjust the feather width to a much higher value. We can see that the blur min and max control points are following the track as well. So we can fake it with one plugin instance if we set the maximum blur control point at the top of the frame and drag the minimum blur control point well below the bottom of the frame. And because we have this soft edge mask, this will now work across the whole clip. We can adjust the blur strength and then save the changes to exit the editor and go back to the Final Cut timeline. And then we can play the result. So there we have it, a tilt shift effect with track depth of field.